Hey guys. All right, so the video down below is from the amazing Lucas, and he has invoked Charlie Kirk's name back to back days. So yesterday he was talking about how Charlie Kirk's um, personal security detail had removed Nick Fuentes from Politicon due to his white nationalist beliefs. And I think it was supposed to be a three-person debate between Nick Fuentes, Charlie Kirk, and Kyle Kalinske of Secular Talk, but that didn't happen. The actual debate that happened afterwards between Charlie Kirk and Kyle Kalinske was very milk toast. I mean, it was basically two sides of the same coin. It was very dichotomous, and I didn't really enjoy it. You can see clips of it down below. So you have that, and then today the amazing Lucas had invoked Charlie Kirk's name again because of this speaking event that he had done at a college with this gay man. I believe his name is Rob Smith. Now, Rob Smith is a gay black veteran, so there's obviously a lot of identity politics to be had there. Um, but they got completely lambasted by the crowd who had been participating in the Q&A. You know, they said, well, how is bringing a gay black man into the fold really good for the conservative movement? And Charlie Kirk, I've even talked about this before, where a lot of kind of these milquetoast conservatives, like the cuck-servatives, if you will, the neocons, the Trotskyites, they really like the idea of diversity, and I think they're trying to outdo the left in some ways. I think there was even an event where they had a drag queen participate in one of these speeches, which is just, we've been talking about drag queens quite a bit as of late and talking about how subversive they are to not only society, but, just to our political movement in general. And that's why I don't support people like Milo at all. It's amazing. I have a lot of people that that I go to church with that are big fans of Milo, and I'm thinking, like, you look at some of the things he's said in the past. He's a very sick man. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, you have to look at his Joe Rogan interview and just kind of take a step back and think, this is the kind of people that we want in our movement. So good on the amazing Lucas for invoking this. And Vincent Elephants, Vincent James the Red Elephants, he had actually, and he was participating in Politicon this year. I don't think he was able to get, I don't know what he did. I think he may have had a Q&A. That would have been really good. I think a lot of people are big fans of his, and he does very great work. But he had talked about this many months ago, talking about how Charlie Kirk and Turning Point USA, along with Candace Owens and the rest, are all controlled opposition. And they're absolutely, I mean, he's absolutely correct. They're total neocons. They're Trotskyites. If they want to implement more diversity in the conservative movement, then that kind of goes against the ideals and the values of the conservative movement, in my humble opinion. So I'm very disappointed. Like I said, a lot of my churchgoers, they're big Ben Shapiro fans, they're big Stephen Crowder fans, who I can kind of stomach. They're big Charlie Kirk fans, they're big Candace Owens fans, they're big Milo fans, even though they're Christians. And, hey, you have to look at Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22, when it talks about, well, you know what it talks about. It's one of the most quoted Bible verses there is. So, very disappointed that a lot of people aren't really seeing this. But then again, I think they're just liberals at heart in a lot of ways. I think that they really don't have the guts to partake in the conservative movement, because in a lot of ways they think that it's very tough for them and it's very intolerant. Well, I'm looking at the left and I don't see them being very tolerant of us. So why should we be tolerant of them? And I think we need to draw the line in the sand, so to speak, and make sure that people know where we stand, in my humble opinion. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless. And I got to go to work, so I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Goodbye.